Well, hello everyone, Karma Collector here. Well. Look what we have here. Before it flashed to me, you saw a message up there. Okay, that was from GRB Snark over on Reddit, right? It was taken down. I guess they took it. I guess Reddit took it down. I'm not sure, but someone saw it and they screenshotted it, right? And then guess what? They decided to forward it to me. And boy, oh boy, what does it say on there? It says, well, I'm an employee that worked at the women's center there in Cutoff, and Gypsy Rose Blanchard came in and had a DNC because her baby wasn't thriving. Go ahead and read it, guys. Just like I said in my very last video. If you haven't seen it, guys, please go watch my very last video where I'm telling you about this, man. Okay? And there's also a video linked in my description on that one, but you'll see all that when you go over there, okay? This, now of course, again, this was on Reddit quite some time ago and it's been taken down. Because, I mean, that would be a HIPAA violation. If they found out who did that and came on here and was actually working there and knows that she lost her baby and had to have a DNC and she told anyone that, that's for real a HIPAA violation there. That's a heavy duty one. Okay, so... But, and of course, guys, I know anybody, I know what you're going to say. Anybody can go up there and type one of those messages and just make that shit up. But guys, this was like over a year ago or something, I think. I'm not sure, but it was a while back, and then it got taken down. Okay? Before, it was up, you guys, this was up before that production assistant ever contacted me. Okay? And then, so this person sent this to me. All right. So it's just another little piece there. Okay. You guys, listen, man, I've been talking with my colleagues. The way to take her down is not these videos on guys. That's not going to, is prove to the world where it's common knowledge that she never had a baby and she faked all that thing. And that's a big fraud and she scammed everyone. That will ruin her. This other shit, they'll dance around it. If we can openly prove that, that'll be that, man. All the fake shit she's done on there to everybody. Anyone in their right mind is going to think, damn, man, this bitch made up all this stuff, all this trouble to lie to us and pretend she had a baby. What the fuck is wrong with her? Okay? This is the way to take her down. You want the downfall, if you want her gone and deplatformed, this is the way. All right? So, I mean, it's very simple, man. We just need to get a big person, you know, and I don't want to go into that, but we've contacted lots of people, man, with all kinds of evidence and told them just what they have to do. And guess what? They won't look into it. They won't even contact us back. They won't say, fuck you. If we try to contact them back, they won't even respond or anything. Okay. That tells me something. And I'm not going to go into it, but some of them were Sloan, Candace Owens, TMZ. All right. And it wasn't me doing it. It was some of my colleagues were doing it, okay? And no one will touch it. They won't even look into it. And it's real easy. All you need is one of these fancy lawyers to go up to that courthouse and start asking a bunch of questions. Go corner the judge's secretary or something, and then you're going to find out. And attorneys know. Attorneys know that paternity is always established before they will finalize a divorce, period. Okay? And I'm telling you, her divorce being, you can do it. Before you guys start, no one's divorce can be finalized while they're pregnant. There's no rush on a divorce ever. Think about that, guys. Why? Okay? No one's sitting in jail or anything. There's no rush on a divorce. They always continue till after the birth, and they will not finalize a divorce. You can file for a divorce. You can do all the motions hearings. You can do mitigation, all this shit, but it won't be finalized until at paternity settled. And her divorce being settled on December 9th, finalized, we know that for a fact, where she said in open court that she wasn't pregnant, and then her having a baby a couple weeks later on December 28th, those two things are incompatible. Both of them cannot be true at the same time, period. I know what I'm talking about, guys. They would have continued the birth until after, they would have continued the divorce. She wouldn't even have had a court date December 9th. They wouldn't even have done that. Her court date would have been off in April or something sometime after they tested all of them. That is how it works every time. She's no one special. And I'm telling you, real attorneys, we have scoured the electronic file, we've contacted them, and there is no court orders for paternity, to establish paternity for any of them. And before you start, it's not confidential at all. Stop thinking that, because there's a mind. It doesn't even mention the kid's name or anything, guys. It doesn't mention that. And we're not asking for results. We're not saying results, guys. The initial court order, it should say this. It should say this, okay? Petition to establish paternity of a minor child. That is what it is. That has nothing to do with results. There is nothing confidential about that. Quit thinking just because a kid's involved, it's automatically confidential, everything. That's not true. They're trying to lie to you. Okay? We also have witnesses that told us that sometime before, in the middle of December, before December 28th, and I've said this before too, that at a studio where Lifetime likes to film at, see, Lifetime rents out studios. There's lots of, in big cities and stuff, there's studios that you can rent out to film and stuff. And what they did is they had, somewhere in the middle of December, they had Gypsy and Ken meet Mike Stanfield and Jeray Jarreau with a baby at the studio. And that's when they filmed that fake ass scene where it was supposedly after she gave birth. Remember? That was a real baby there. And they went ahead and did the photo shoot for the People magazine thing. I'm telling you, this is the truth. And we have witnesses that worked there that told us this is true. Okay? That's why I'm not pulling all this out of my ass, man. And I've said this from the start, man. We also have a sworn affidavit. I've told you this too, but that we're not putting these people's life in danger. And we have a sworn affidavit from the young lady that processed the payment for $45,000 to that fucking ultrasound boutique deal from Jeray Jarreau to do that fake ultrasound, okay? Where it ended up having a penis in it. You guys, that fake ultrasound thing they did was one of their stunts to proof of baby. See, look, she had the ultrasound right on TV in front of you. Of course she had a baby. This is their backup and their talking points for when people, just in case, nosy people like me that are paying attention and know how things work, bring it up like this. Now they have talking points. Well, look, you see, she saw. No, what they did is they slid a videotape of another woman's real ultrasound, and they just did sleight of hand and camera tricks and editing for us. That's all that they did. They were pretending that the film in there was Gypsy's baby. She never had a baby, guys. Okay? And this is how we take her down. Now, my colleagues are asking you guys, those of you that know there's no baby and want to help with Team No Baby, the way you can do it is, now it's a pain in the ass, but those of you that want to help and you have the time, just copy my videos on TikTok here, wherever you want to do it, and re-release them yourself. All about the baby. If you want to. I'm just saying if you want to help. I don't care either way. I mean, I do. That's what I want out. That's what will take her down and destroy her when everyone finds out she doesn't have the baby. Okay, so I wish you guys would. I'd love to see some little authorized Karma Collector channels popping up everywhere. And not because just because I want everyone to finally realize this bitch not a baby. Because this is absolutely disgusting what she's doing. Okay, so here's just one more little piece of evidence, guys. I told you in the video yesterday that she had a DNC. Okay, that's why she did the Plan B pill. Right? Right? I took this pill, and if there was anything in there, it's gone now, which is not how that pill works. That is not an abortion pill. It does not work that way. If you're already pregnant, it will not affect the baby at all. Not at all. It's just a hormone rush, guys. It moves up ovulation. That's why you take it as an emergency. Okay? It thickens the mucosa of the cervix. You know, I hate to have to go into this, but, you know, you ejaculate into the vagina, and the sperm has to make its way through the cervix. Okay? So if the membrane's still thin like it's supposed to be, it can slide right on through there. This medication does a couple things. It thickens that, so it makes the sperm more difficult to get in. It also bumps up ovulation a couple days. Okay? by messing with the levels where it's telling them, you know, don't drop the egg yet. Wait some time, okay? And it does something else too. I can't think offhand. But that's how the Plan B pill works. It doesn't abort a baby. If you're pregnant, it won't do anything to it. I know people must think, but God, if you're already pregnant, it would hurt the baby. It won't do anything to the baby. Nothing at all to the baby. Okay? So that's why she did that, guys. Because most people are ignorant to how this shit works. Okay? So the point is, you know, because Ryan knows that she was pregnant and lost, right? But now she's going to fake another one. You understand what's going on here? So she takes this pill. So Ryan and the whole world thinks, okay, I'm leaving Ryan now, and I take this pill, you know, I'm done with this man. I can wash this man right out of my hair. That's what that was about. You guys were supposed to say, okay, well, now she's gone from Ryan and she's with Ken. So when she turns up pregnant, well, it has to be Ken's. You guys, every single thing they do is orchestrated and bullshit to manipulate us. That is supposed to be a reality show, just like the Kardashians. They follow them around all day, every day when they're filming with these fucking cameras, filming everything, and then they cut it down to what they want to use. Lifetime felt the need to set up cameras and shit in the car and have those two idiots have that little discussion there about the Plan B. You guys, that's why. Because Lifetime was behind this whole thing. They're the ones that manipulated him to going along with it. I've already been told how it went, guys. Stupid Gypsy was just like, well, I don't know. Well, okay, just tell me what to do. Ken and Christy are the only two with a backbone. Rod sat there like, oh, okay. Christy and Ken were the only two with a backbone. They said, we can't do that. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? How are we going to fake a kid? Oh, they talked him into it. Okay? And what's going to happen is when it goes down, Lifetime's going to say, Gypsy's crazy. As evidenced by the fact that she killed her mother. We've seen the videos, guys. Now they've got the videos to rely on, too. She's crazy. She lost the baby, and we helped her. We sent her to that rebirth place, birth place, and we got her a reborn doll to help her cope with it. We're a reality show. We just follow them around. Whatever happens in their life is what happens. If she wants to, if she lost her baby and she feels like, you know, that, well, who are we? We're not psychologists and psychiatrists here at Lifetime. Who are we to judge her? We're just following her around in whatever her life, whatever comes her way, whatever life brings, Gypsy. We're documenting. So, and then they're going to say it's a reality-based show. See, that little word "based" makes a difference. That means it could be based loosely on, or it's, you know, some of the things are true, but some are not, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to turn it all around on Gypsy, because it's sad. Some of these very intelligent women, and I'm going to call them out too. Nina, Becca Scoops, I don't even want to think of that conspiracy. There's a whole bunch of them I can name. And they refuse to believe that she did not have a baby and this is fake. When she lies about everything else, and this is what they think. This is how naive they are. And I'm calling you out for your naivete. You're smart women, but you're naive as fuck. This is what they say. Lifetime would never go along with that lie. They're too big. They wouldn't do that. Oh, yeah, okay, they're real reputable. Lifetime is a shit production company that will do anything for $1, okay? You guys, they fucking make fun of little people to make money, all right? So there you have it. Just one more little piece of evidence. And if you guys want to help me, copy my videos about the no baby and spread them out here or on TikTok. And they also said to ask you if you guys, well, you can, and when you're in comment sections, let them know there is no baby. She never had a fucking baby. And you can refer them to me if you want, or whatever. All right, guys? And I'll see you in the next video.